Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft. Now, it's night and we are currently safe, I believe, or at least I hope so. So let's get to work on making this place a bit more comfortable. Now, there's our workbench that we built earlier, one of our most valuable resources of all. And let's create some wooden sticks here, because I do want to build a pickaxe. But this time we're going to build one out of stone, which should last much longer than the wooden ones. So already they are quite obsolete, and yes, there we go. Aha! Indeed, so let's just give ourselves a bit more room in here, just, to breathe. Oops. Sorry that keeps happening to me. My mouse is not quite too efficient here. There we are. Aha! Yes, most excellent. Now we have a bit more room in here. So let's see if we can build anything more. Now that looks a little bit unrefined, right? Well, if we... Hang on, I gotta make some more planks, apparently. Well, if we put some other planks together, we can form new materials. For example, doing this, we'll construct a door. A wooden door, how about that? Can I do the same with stone? No, I can't do the same with stone, okay. Must be steel or something you have to build it with. That's alright though, a wooden door is decent. It's plenty of material for now. So let's bring that out to our menu, and yes. Okay, gotta be careful now. I gotta be rather cautious about how I do things here, because those enemies are quite brutal. Can I see any enemies out there yet? I don't see anything yet, but, it's a good idea to be careful. I don't see or hear anything either, I must confess. I don't suppose I'm still in peaceful mode, am I? If you go to our escape button here, we can see our screen, our menu here. Back to the game, save and quit, file options. Music 20%, sound, that's good. Graphics fancy, normal. So there should be enemies, but I think I'm just lucky enough to not be able to hear them yet. Works for me. I'm gonna put another torch here just to... I'll put it up there, I think. Yeah, that should be fine. I'll put the rest of our torches up there, too. Oops. Yes, indeed. Oh, it looks like I left a block. Looks like I left a little bit of space up there, and I don't want that. I don't want to have any unforeseeable little holes here, because that would be very bad. Where are the enemies? Jeez. I know I'm getting lucky, but I shouldn't be this lucky. Stuff should be happening. Huh. Well, I know I'll probably be regretting some of this later. Anyway, now that we're at the crafting area bench again, let's see if we can build a bit more material. For example, if we put all of our stone blocks together, like so, we can create this item right here, which is evidently a... it's facing backwards, but that's a furnace. I don't know why it's facing backwards, mind you, but maybe the game doesn't want me to put it there or something? If that's the case, let me find another location for it. About right here should do, I think. Yes! Alright, this shall be my furnace. With this furnace, you can sort of make new materials out of old ones. Do I have anything that would make anything interesting? I don't think I do, but if you take a block, for example, and then put some wood underneath it, I believe you can smelt it into a more appealing-looking stone. Do you hear those sounds? I think that was just a sheep, but to be honest, it could have been an enemy too. Actually, I'm almost tempted to go outside and just see what the heck's taking so long with these enemies. Other things you can craft in here while you have the opportunity are, let's see here, you can construct things like wooden chests. And let me create 2 of those chests, actually. That'll burn through most of our planks, but that's okay. And the reason why I want to make 2 chests is because, as you will now see, by putting them in my... Didn't want to get rid of my blocks here. If you put them together like... or not. Okay, I'll put it over... Yes, there we go. If you put the 2 chests together like that, you'll create a bigger chest, which will give you a large amount of inventory space. So consider this like a cabinet or a closet or something you can build. I don't want to put anything in there yet, but that's very good to have for the future. So, is there anything else that's interesting that I can craft? Meh. I see a sheep out there. I am very tempted to go outside and see what's going on, but no, not yet. If I'm going to do that, I want to see if I can build a couple of things first. For example, if we take a stick, or, well, let's put 1 stick in, rather, and then put 2 stone blocks on top of each other, you can build a sword! Yes, you can equip things like armory. In fact, I think I can build armor. I forget the combinations, but I'll look that up later. And also, you can build things that'll help you dig faster. Like, for example, I can construct. What was that? What in the world? Alright, now I'm a bit more scared. Although, by the looks of things, it's almost daytime already and I have yet to encounter an enemy. Although you might hear them quite clearly. Oh, looks like it's turning daytime. Let's give that just a bit more time and then it'll be safe to go outside and collect more things. Indeed. Even when it turns to daytime, a lot of the enemies outside will first sort of, they'll catch on fire before they die, so they can still kill you while they're on fire. Although, to be honest, I'm surprised we haven't really seen anything aside from that rather frightening cave sound, which will appear at random whenever you're in caves. Now, let's see here. This cave is a very, very valuable place to be, and I want to make it a bit more noticeable, so I have a couple of goals in mind today. One of them is to make this place easy to find. So I'll give that just another second or so. And then we'll head on out, sword withdrawn, to collect some more materials. Indeed. Also, there are creatures out here, terrible creatures that are called creepers, that appear even during the day, and if they touch you, they will explode and kill you instantly, or at least they will at my level here. And they will send you back to your spawn point, and I would have to relocate my base. So the first thing I want to do is find some way to make this base very easy to see here. So let's move out. Yes. Be cautious now. Be very cautious. Ah, no. The creepers are also silent except for when they actually attack, so you want to be extremely careful. So let's gather some dirt here and construct a little, let's see if I can construct a little something that'll make this place easier to find. Indeed, here we are. Just on this peninsula, I'll make a little tower here. Now, it's not particularly much, but if you jump with the spacebar, then right-click, you can put things underneath you. And my intention by the end of the day is to build a tower here. A tower with a few lights on it so that it will be easy to find no matter what the circumstances are. Now, the creepers, if you want to find them, are rather green in appearance. Green and pardon me. Am I already out already? Huh. Also, while we're up there, we'll be able to get a good look to see if there are any enemies nearby, which would be rather useful, although I don't see any yet. Huh. I suppose I'm just overwhelmingly lucky, although I doubt this is very entertaining for anyone who would happen to be watching and hoped for me to fight some enemies. You also may be wondering what in the world's with the livestock here. You can do some things with them for resources later on that I will demonstrate after I finish this tower. Getting rather high up now, I think. Okay, so this is a decent height for now. It should be fairly noticeable among these kind of stone marker mountains here, which I hope to fully explore later on. Let's put a light on top. In fact, let's build multiple lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, with every 5 drops, I will put one more torch. Alright. So now we have a tower to look out for in case we ever get lost. We know to look for that little monolith right there. So let's clean this place up a bit. Okay, 1 and 2. Righto. Everyone, this is our home, and this is the tower marking our home. Let's see the sheep over here. If you touch the sheep, if you kind of poke it with your thing here, you can graze them a bit for some wool here. And we'll see what the wool is useful for later. You can also attack them and simply kill them, but I don't need to, so I'm not going to. Well, you know, I suppose that's enough for this episode. It's quite long anyway. I don't know if I've reached the time limit yet, but, well, okay, I do have a bit more time. It looks like the sun's going to set soon, so I have a bit more time to kill here, just to perhaps do a bit more construction. I'm just going to gather some more wood, I think. Because you can never really have enough. Let's see if we can cut it down with our sword any quicker. Because the sword seems a bit more reasonable than a pickaxe to cut down a tree. There we are. Then after that we can head back inside. Meh. Looks like there's another sheep over there. Don't need to worry about him for a while, however. Now, you see the caves that we're surrounded by? Those caves, we'll want to explore them later, because I'm certain they will be filled with all sorts of various, resources that we can use to make our fort better. So, in no time at all, we'll turn it from a simple little fort here to a well-built and fascinating structure that will be far more interesting to look at than this particular little thing here. Meh. I might, off-screen, kind of improve upon this tower just a bit as well. I'm not sure. If I do, I'll show you the results in the next episode. Yeah, I'm going to cut off the rest of this episode here, because I can't think of anything else to do. I'll meet you after a little bit of progress to show you how much I've done. Probably won't be much since I don't want to off-screen too much of it. Probably just be nothing but basic construction here. But I shall show you then. Until then, stay tuned and good night.